Well, it is a first in recent memory at the Texas legislature. Today, a House committee is hearing more than a dozen bills related to firearm safety. Thanks for joining us tonight. I'm Britt Moreno.
I'm Daniel Marin. This hearing includes a proposal that would raise the age limit from 18 to 21 for purchasing AR-15 style weapons. As our Capitol correspondent Monica Madden reports, it comes after months of pressure from families who lost loved ones in Uvalde and the Santa Fe school shootings. Monica, how are they reacting?
Well, Daniel, both gun control advocates, longtime ones, and these families say that just the fact that these measures are getting a hearing is a step in the right direction, especially considering that Texas lawmakers in previous sessions have moved to loosen gun restrictions rather than tighten them up. But skeptics will point to just how late we are in the session and the steep uphill battle most of these measures will face in the Republican-controlled legislature.
I'll cry in the morning, I'll cry at night.
Jerry Mata lost his daughter Tess to the Robb Elementary School shooting.
But she keeps me going.
Her memory fuels his fight.
We're not gonna stop, we'll never stop.
The Mata family has been driving from Uvalde to the Capitol for months now, calling on lawmakers to pass tighter gun restrictions while they are shaken by repeated mass shootings in America.
It's just been consistently happening while we're here fighting. And I guess they're seeing that.
It's why he and other advocates are encouraged that the House Community Safety Committee is hearing bills related to tightening the laws around firearm safety.
I do think that there has been a shift. If even one of these bills today passes, I'll see it as a hopeful sign.
Do you see?
I interviewed Speaker of the House Dade Phelan in February and asked him about the age limit proposals.
I don't think the votes are in either chamber. Federal courts are actually going in the different direction. They're actually moving the age down to 18 for all firearms, whereas in the state of Texas, handguns are limited to 21 plus, and now the federal courts have moved that down to 18.
With vocal concerns from supporters of gun rights who say they worry about a slippery slope of restrictions.
As a gun owner, we have seen governmental agencies move the goalposts one way or another.
While the hearing could be a signal of more openness to discussion, it's still a long shot for gun restriction bills to make it to the floor, especially at this point in the session.
Now, the Community Safety Committee has not returned yet to its session. They started at 9 a.m. today, but had to take a break at 10 a.m. when House lawmakers went in for the debate. They are still going very strong in the chamber, so we're expecting it to be a super late night here at the Capitol. Britt, Daniel?
All right, Monica, thank you very much. And if you're wondering why these issues and bills are coming up in the House, it's because State Senator Roland Gutierrez called on people to reach out to their House members. At the moment, efforts he has spearheaded in the Senate are going nowhere. Gutierrez is the primary author on 38 different Senate bills this session, most of those related to firearms, school safety, or something as a direct result of Uvalde. All of those bills are still in committee. They include SB 737 about creating a Texas school patrol, still in the Education Committee. SB 911 creating a database for bulk ammunition, that is still in the state's affairs committees. And SB 2298 specifically adding victims of school shootings to the Crime Victims Compensation Fund. That is still in the Criminal Justice Committee.
Now, it is worth noting the idea of raising the minimum age to buy a firearm does have broad support according to polls here in Texas. You only need to be 18 years old to buy an assault-style rifle. The Texas Politics Project surveyed people last year in June, right after the Uvalde shooting. More than half said they strongly supported the idea. In total, 70% of respondents supported raising the minimum age. Governor Greg Abbott has gone on the record saying raising the minimum age would be unconstitutional.
And remember, we have chronicled a number of potential solutions to stop gun violence following Uvalde in our series of special reports, Stop Mass Shootings. You can check it out for yourself, including a look at how Texas gun laws compare to other states. We have the full ongoing series for you right now at KXAN.com. It's under the News tab.